think we're good, so we can go whenever.
Really?
Really?
Wow, guys, I don't know about you, but I just really am enjoying this beer that we're drinking. What do you guys have?
I'm drinking a Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA.
Whoa, that's so funny. That's kind of what I'm drinking. Reed, what are you having?
I'm drinking Beck's 60-minute IPA.
Wait a second, Reed. That's Dogfish Head.
Yeah, man.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I'm actually drinking Dogfish Head's 60-minute IPA.
Holy
That's a nice
crap.
hat, Reed.
Thank you.
Wait.
What are you guys wearing? You go 89. What?
That's
What's up?
That's a nice neck gaiter, bro.
Oh, yo, thank you. It's Dogfish Head brandy, baby.
Oh, wow. I'm wearing a Dogfish Head hat myself, actually.
Hey.
I got one too, but you can't see. But
It's all in the
Dogfish.
family.
It's always Dogfish
Yo,
Head.
can we cheers our Dogfish Head beers?
Yeah,
Of course.
Cheers to Dogfish
Wow,
Head beer.
Nice
Cheers.
Dogfish Head to you, bro.
Cheers for the Dogfish Head. I guess 89 doesn't drink IPAs.
It's a real difficult process with liquids.
Oh, because of the mask thing.
I mean,
Right.
if you could smoke through it, I think you could drink through it.
Yeah, can you smoke through it?
And if you could smoke through it and drink through it, it clearly doesn't help against
This
coronavirus. But
motherfucker's
you know,
gonna have a giant res
yeah,
pocket
for real,
on the
I could
front
see it pop.
of his mask.
Yeah.
It's gonna be gross, garody.
Yeah,
What's up, boys? How's your week going?
my week's
Wow.
started off great, ended terribly.
Oh, okay. So, good news first.
Good news first. My first album, final mixes are finally done.
Let's go.
So, really big for
Griswold,
me.
Grizzy.
Yankees clinch playoffs.
Let's
Success,
go.
success.
Clinch, baby.
Always great, always great. And then
Okay.
sadly, the other New York sports team. We'll get on it later. I'll let someone else tell about their week.
Yeah.
I
89.
played basketball.
Like a full court basketball
I played
game,
a
right?
full court.
Oh wait, you
full
went to that?
street
I
ball.
saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, it was me, Roddy, freaking Albie, a couple of the old homies from the area. We played some street ball.
Y'all some grown folks too.
Yeah, it was like I think we was playing 4-on-4
Where'd
full
you play?
court. We was down in Lexington.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty fun. Yeah. Like I
Lexington got
haven't.
good courts.
Thing is, the hoops are different sizes at different heights.
He said that to me, and I was like, "What the fuck? The hoops are different sizes."
It's like one is a little bit higher than the other, and they're both double rimmed. And if people who don't understand like basketball,
fuck a double rim, yo.
if like it's
Fuck a
very
double rim.
difficult, or it's more difficult to deal with a double rim. But I had a great time. I could still dunk.
Nice.
And you hit the game winner, right?
I did hit the game winner,
That's what's
Come
up.
on now.
and I had a very
100%.
Magic Johnson-esque pass moment where I was like, hee hee. So shouts out to Magic Johnson.
So they call you Magic Johnson now.
They
right?
did call me Magic Johnson.
That's what's up. 89 balling.
Hell yeah.
Street balling, baby.
Fucking balling, baby.
I might be back next week.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
I might make this a regular thing.
Been practicing in the back, now it's paying off.
I'm telling you, I didn't think I still had my knees, but you know,
It reminds me at the party that we threw like the little barbecue, and you guys were
Yeah.
practicing like for like
Little
2 weeks,
cookout.
and then you guys came and you guys shut everyone out.
oh
We still
yeah,
have like a 9-10 minute clip of that. We should do something with that because it's awesome.
we had to do what we had to do.
Oh,
Yo,
we
Reed,
gotta-
turn your mic up a little bit.
we're
bro.
gonna make that like some and one-esque like compilation footage.
I told you I was gonna be able to ball with you this Saturday, but I actually don't think I'm gonna be able to because it's my sister's baby shower, which is actually a little late because my sister gave birth earlier this week.
Oh wow!
Yo.
Congratulations, Uncle.
I'm an uncle, yo, Theo Angel. you know what I'm saying?
Theo
Yeah.
Angel.
I like the idea of being an uncle. Like it really saves me, like the headache of like my parents wanting me or my sister to do like any of the adult things coming up, like marriage or kids. So she did one. So I'm like,
Yeah.
sick, dude. I don't gotta do it
Just
for
took the
like
heat off you.
another couple years.
No, you're-
I'm totally good now.
There's like a buffer period now. It's like you almost wouldn't want to. It's
Yeah,
like, hey,
exactly.
cool.
Now I'm totally good now. Shout out to Nina Lee Gillette. Shout out to Fame Gillette, yo.
Yay.
The beautiful new parents. How about you, Reed? Did you have a nice week, bro?
I did indeed.
Yeah.
I did indeed. Fucking
Do anything cool?
yeah, we've been doing all this new stuff with the podcast. We have all this equipment, and I had my first actual gig like outside of that with this stuff, and it was just me and the one dude sitting here from a dog show comedy, and he was reading through like 17 sketches, and we knocked them out.
Wow, that's a lot of sketches.
Yeah,
Banging them
no,
out.
they did because all the sketches that they're doing right now, and I'll definitely post some links in the future. But fucking Yeah, they're doing most of their old stuff as like a radio format, so they can just do like almost Abbott and Costello kind of style.
Oh, it's fucking cool.
Yeah, we just sat here, and these guys are pretty sweet. They don't really have much room echo, which is weird. Like they're stunningly lacking in that.
Yeah.
So we just sat here and we're good.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, 3 hours.
We all have pretty nice weeks.
Freelance.
We all have pretty nice weeks. You know what I'm saying? We all did some stuff, right?
Things
Things
got
were done. Things
Yeah.
were done.
Things got done.
Like you grew in a family spectrum.
You know, we growing out here, bro. And we drinking these amazing Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA
Can
beers.
someone
I-
crack me open one?
Yeah, well,
Please.
someone, grab one.
I need to see what all the dogfish hoopla
Oh
is about.
man, grab me that lighter, man. We doing this.
get that man a Dogfish
How
Head.
do you do that old school
Give me
style?
one of them IPA
do that old
things.
style
Let's
school.
pop this baby open.
Let me drop this mask and did a sip here of this.
Oh baby, 89. Why don't you take a little sip of that now?
People might ask why we're like repping Dogfish Head so hard, and you know why? It's delicious.
It's just so good.
It's just a great beer.
It's just so good. It's just so good.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
89. How
Thank you, dog.
do you feel about that?
it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not an IPA guy.
Yeah.
And this one I was like kind of bracing myself. I was like, oh, okay. It's not too heavy on me.
I mean, the only reason that people are going to think that we're not already sponsored by Dogfish Head is because the title is Dogfish Head, please sponsor us.
It's a great title.
But it sounds like we're shilling their motherfucking shit pretty good right now, right?
We're just lucky. We're
Yeah.
good. They did not put this scarf in my size. It's fine. It was free.
We have to put this is not a paid video. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
like red text across the thumbnail.
And then Dogfish bans us from using us in their videos. They're like, I don't fuck with these guys.
Wait, I did think about a bad thing that happened to me this week, guys.
What
Oh.
bad things? Everyone talk about a bad thing that happened
Did
this
anybody
week now.
get a motherfucking PlayStation 5?
No.
No.
I didn't even. I assumed they would
Did
be
anyone?
around.
Did anyone ever?
Yeah, did
No.
anyone period get
Wait,
one?
yeah.
I saw some guy on
Just the
Twitter.
elite.
I saw some guy on Twitter who bought $42,000 worth of PlayStation.
That's hella
5s.
systems.
I don't know if we can find it on Twitter, but there's literally him. Someone was like, "I don't believe you, blood," and then he like screenshotted it. He got like 30 digital ones and like 70 something disc ones.
Shit.
It's just like, is this what consumerism is now? Like, I want
I mean-
something, but I can't have it. So because somebody has 120 of them.
I mean, I bought some stock in Sony because of it, but like,
That's a smart move.
I
That
mean,
was
yeah,
probably a
but
good
like,
move.
gee, I think that's a smarter move what he did.
Yeah.
Can you
that-
trade stock for PlayStation?
That's what
It's
I was
like,
gonna-
yo, I'll
I
give you
was
guys a
gonna
couple
ask
shares.
eventually.
Nah, dude, but the pre-order was a giant mess. So like, Sony was doing their big reveal of live stream event last week, and they were gonna. They said they were dropping the release date and the price, and the next day, they were like, the pre-orders are gonna drop the next day. But in the middle of their live stream revealing all that fucking bullshit, Walmart drops their pre-orders, and then Target follows up Walmart because they're like, we're not gonna lose out on money for Walmart. So Best Buy does it, and then dude, it was a giant mess. I was up until 4 a.m. clicking checkout, trying to get a fucking PlayStation 5, bro.
Talk about botchamania.
Yeah, literally a giant botch. Like, I was on the Sam's Club website. I made a Sam's Club membership. I woke up yesterday and I had a fucking Sam's Club email like, hey, welcome to Sam's Club. I'm like, I did this out of desperation. I want nothing to do with you, Sam. Like, get the fuck out of here. But I think Sony apologized.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like,
It's
yo,
the
my
tweet and
bad.
everything.
They were like, we fucked up. Everyone's going to get one.
Yeah, I'm sure they're like,
Everyone
don't worry,
gets
we
one.
know you all want one, and we're gonna make a lot. It reminds me of like the Futurama episode for like the iPhone, and then Frag goes to buy one, and the guy's when he's like, the meme's like, please just take my money.
Please take my
Just
money.
shut up and take my money.
Hell
The
yeah.
guy's like, maybe we have one, and he goes out back to check, and there's just like millions and millions of iPhones
Bro.
behind them.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe we have one.
They even revealed them in black.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They came out
Oh,
with a black PS5.
Wait, there's a black PS5?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I heard it's gigantic. Like, it's pretty big, right?
Yeah, I saw a picture of it next to like a Wii. No, not a Wii.
No,
a
the Switch.
Switch and like a PS4, and I was like, damn.
Yo,
is-
so
That's definitely a first world problem too. To like pre-order the white one and like, oh, by the way, we have it in black. Like, oh, I wish I had it, but you still have a
No. Son of a
PS5. You know?
Look
ooh,
at that
that's
shit.
sleek.
that
Oh,
that shit says PlayStation 5 right
Yeah,
there.
the white one was odd. I didn't like it that much.
The white one is like, it was definitely them being like, this is a system of
If
the
they went
future.
gray, that would have been cool.
No, wasn't it
Old school
wait,
PlayStation 1
Yeah.
shit.
Was it all white?
It's
Nah.
white with the white, black,
Black
and
middle.
blue.
Yeah, I thought it was like weird inverted tuxedo.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
white's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
outside.
Like this is the
hey,
OG
Gigi.
one.
Busted in.
Gigi busted the door
Right on
like
camera.
a motherfucker.
Yeah. Could you close the door, please?
Yo, Gigi, close the door. Dick.
Gigi,
That's just respect at that
Gigi's
point.
being Gigi's new role in the show is recurring dickhead.
It's just rolling my life.
Gigi comes in and is just like, fuck you guys. I don't care about what you're doing right now.
So I was only gonna buy a PS5 thinking that, and then fucking Microsoft had to do that whole.
Yo!
I was thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna buy a PS5, and that's all you're ever gonna need in life, and that's it. You're never gonna buy another game system.
Okay, I have to absolutely pull up the list.
So people
because-
didn't know, Microsoft is making a pretty big purchase.
Yeah, it's
How much was it? And
$7.5 billion. They're buying ZeniMax Studios, which is the parent company to Bethesda, which is responsible for the Dishonored franchise, Wolfenstein, all the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, Starfield, The Evil Within, and Prey. And they're also responsible for, one of the studios is responsible for Ghostwire Tokyo and some other game, I'm slipping my mind right now, that are both supposed to be exclusives for Sony for the
not
PS5.
anymore.
So it's just like, what happened? I think the guys came out and said that he'd honor any of the exclusives.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like that's
If you
like,
have contracts,
that's
yeah,
big money. You can't really
yeah,
give up.
because it's still money going back to Microsoft, so they probably won't care.
Oh yeah, good point.
because they're owning
They're
the
gonna
company.
make it and
Yeah.
use it themselves.
Yeah.
Dude, Sony, Microsoft owns like something like 23 or 24 of the big game studios,
Yeah,
and Sony owns like 12. So Sony's got like this whole thing where they're like, we're gonna make these great games, and everyone loves Sony right now. Like the PlayStation is the cool thing to have. The PS5 is like the new hip thing for holiday. But like Xbox, like or Microsoft is playing like this long game where they're like, we're gonna buy all the studios, and if you don't got no studios, y'all don't got no games. So what the fuck y'all gonna go do then?
indie games.
Dude, it's a crazy
Pretty brutal.
$7.5 billion for a video game studio.
A lot of big names too.
Take that, mom.
So they
Wolfenstein,
charging
Doom, a lot of
$70
classics.
for games.
What happened?
And they charge $70 for the games now.
Yo, did you guys hear that?
Oh, it's gonna be
shit?
70.
Yeah, they up the price
Makes
on the
sense.
brick.
$70.
It makes sense.
I mean, I'll probably just have it for. I figure I'm still gonna be using my PS4 for a while,
I'm-
so maybe I'll just use a PS5. I mean, I say that now,
Yeah,
but
I
maybe I
was
can just
gonna
use
say
it.
same thing.
I don't know, man. I gotta be smart about which games I get. Because how many times you
Well,
guys get a game and you're like,
I mean, there's a lot more work put into these games now, and there's gonna be a lot more work put into like even those games because they can store a lot more
Yeah.
data.
That's
so
why I'm suddenly also with the fucking whole pre-order fucking bullshit. Like I was totally about getting the disc drive. We literally talked about it last week. But
Oh,
now
yeah.
I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because one, if these games are gonna be $70, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna sell that game after I'm done with it. That's 70 fucking bucks. Like people are like, oh, if you have a disc version of the game, of the disc version of the console, one of the only reasons that it should be because you sell the games back. Like, what do you collect? Unless you're a big collector or something.
It's a good
Because I
point.
don't be playing these games again after I beat them. I can't tell you the last time I put Black Ops 3 into my PlayStation 4. That's probably a quick little $25 on eBay or something. Quick little 30
Yeah,
bucks.
probably somewhere around there.
bones,
I
you
mean,
know?
shit, I used to sell games all the time. I haven't done that in a while, but I always would sell games to get sell 4 games I didn't care about to get 1 game.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like a great.
Dude.
It worked out.
GameStop used to fuck motherfuckers up with that shit. You would walk in with I could walk in there and buy San Andreas new, and then walk out of the store, and then come back in and be like, I want to trade this game back in, and they'd be like $18, and I'm like, I just bought it. You just watched me buy it, and they'd be like $18.
It's still sealed.
Dude.
It's still sealed.
You
$18.
know the best window though was when maybe 2007 through 10, where you go there and it'd still be like $40, $50 or $50, $60 copies of classic games. I remember find Battlefront 2, and it was definitely like $70. I was like, but it's here. I can get it. And I got it.
Did they really sell games that like the classic games that expensive? I never really bought
Well,
classic games at GameStop.
not
I always
usually.
like found them in like a thrift store. Like I had a period of time where I liked eBay games when I was like in middle school, but I was never like going to GameStop and being like, oh, I need to get Super Mario 64
They got-
and pay $50 for it.
They got stuff
Yeah.
like that. They
Yeah.
have the glass case with the GBA games and DS
They
games.
used to.
and
They
stuff.
don't really
Well, I
so
haven't
much
been. I
anymore.
haven't been in a GameStop in years.
No, dude, I made a
Wasn't
mistake.
GameStop going out of fucking business?
They were. I think they have a few. I mean, I think they're just lost stores for the most part.
I know, like, so how the fuck does that work with franchises? I know this is a crazy tangent, but like, so like when if it's a franchise, like, do you just go? Because there's there's that famous one Blockbuster that's left, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't think they're part of the franchise anymore. I think that's like, I'm pretty sure that's independent.
so how can you have a store named Blockbuster then?
Oh no, like so Burger King is like you buy into that franchise. So like
So you can do anything with that copyright if you own a
so
franchise. You know what I'm trying to say?
like you run it, but you have to run it by like what their standards. But you get the money, you run the store, you pay a franchise price too.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah, because my dad ran a franchise for a bit, but it was like a handy service one. So like you pay into it, you get to use their logo and stuff like that. You run the business, so how you want.
Yeah, we
but
would go so stupid if we had a fucking franchise.
What if
we owned McDonald's? If we had like a Blockbuster video, it'd be like straight like hardcore porn.
Like, what if I could come? What?
Straight independent films.
What if it could come back though? What if you went into a coma for a year? You're like, oh, thank God you're okay. Like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, we got through some tough things. Also, Blockbuster's just back.
Oh,
Just
dude,
back.
that'd be dope. I would be like, I have to go there quick just to remember the
yeah,
smell.
watch like somehow the people that had Blockbuster and own the logo and name get like a hold of like a streaming service that works out pretty well. So Blockbuster like comes back.
Bro,
That was
Blockbuster
legit.
could I feel like if Blockbuster would have just
I just gave them an idea.
kept up with the times with Netflix, bro, we would still be talking about Blockbuster.
Dude.
But they were like, there's
were
no way
close.
this streaming bullshit's gonna take off.
Yeah, I mean, back when it was just delivery DVDs for the most part, I could see them still being like, but
you
they want
guys-
to come to us.
Did you guys ever use the old version of Netflix with the DVD, the order DVD shit?
I did actually a few
No.
times because my
My
parents
dad
had
did,
it.
and I used GameFly.
Oh, bro, I wanted to use
I never used GameFly.
I
always
used
wanted to, though.
GameFly once.
Blockbuster was clutch for games. Renting games at
Blockbuster
Blockbuster,
was super
that was
clutch.
for games.
Although those rental periods were like 3 days, which I was like,
I think
eh,
one of my
3
friends was like a
days.
member or whatever, so he had like a week or some
Oh,
shit.
that's fucking dope.
Yeah,
You could
I'd
beat a
also-
game in a week.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
it's
probably
not
kind of
that bad.
prefer to be there.
And you could just keep renting it over and
Yeah,
over
sure. You
again.
just go back and re-rent that shit.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like, oh fuck, I couldn't beat it in the weekend. I
Yeah.
gotta come back for next weekend to rent it.
Mhm.
Yo, you know who? Where there was a fucking crazy ass library of DVDs and shit. The motherfucking library. In the
Yeah.
Broadway fucking public library, bro. I'm not even
They
gonna lie
still
to
got
you.
it. Yeah.
Bro, my mom would be like, yo, I'm going to the library. You want to come with me? I'm like, I'm getting some fucking Blu-rays, baby.
Yeah.
And let's go and walk in there. I remember at one point I realized, like, because I'd go there and get, like, mangas and comic books and shit.
Mhm.
And then at one point I realized I'd go to the DVD section and I'm like, there's full seasons of television programs. There's, like, box sets.
There's box sets.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Like, I go back there and they'd be like, WrestleMania 22 box set. I'm like,
Dude.
what?
And you can just rent
They
that
got
shit?
like
You
every,
rent
they
it?
got like
Oh,
every
shit.
Those
pay-per-view.
rentals would be like 5 days.
I got a pretty
Which was
nasty combo one time. I remember it was like summer of 8th grade or something, and my dad was doing this fucking theater production, so I was always down there. Like, I always want to get some stuff from the library. I'm gonna get Sin City and Heroes season 1.
Fuck
And it was like it was
yeah,
a great
dude.
combo, dude.
Dude,
Some good watches.
I remember I got this Fall Out Boy Greatest Hits CD there, and I was just like, yo, this is all the good Fall Out Boy songs. Like, I'm looking at the back of the case, and then when I took the fucking CD out, they gave me 2 CDs. The second CD was a DVD with all the videos. I was like, yo, Broadway Library, y'all
I
are
remember
catering
those.
to a
I
niche
remember
right now, bro.
me and my neighbor, we went there. We got like hella Foo Fighters, Nirvana CDs, and a bunch of shit like
Dude,
that
like,
one day. It was pretty clutch.
I thought the library was lame. The library's actually pretty fucking cool.
They did
Yeah.
have a big selection of music. I
They
remember.
really did.
I think even the movies, like there were points where I would see films that would be like nominated and stuff, and I'm like, I wouldn't check it out. But then I see that at the library. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
That's a good point. You'd walk in and they'd have their like little like fucking shelf in the front be like poppin' movies of September 2020, and you'd be like, you know, let's see what they got going on, and it'd be like, I don't know, Birdman,
The
and I'm
Invisible
like,
It's called Animal Kingdom. It's a pretty fucking good movie.
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah,
I think
it got adapted to a TV show now on TNT.
Oh, it's the one with in Australia, right?
Yeah,
Australia.
Australia.
Right.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't want to do it again. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck
do
it up.
accents.
Yo, me and 89 the other day were literally sitting in the living room, just at each other, telling each other to do accents. I think it started because I was doing it with Kira, and she was just like, "Can you do this?" She went, "Can you do Scottish?" And I was like, "I can't do Scottish, but Reed can do Scottish really, really well."
No, I actually cannot do Scottish. It's Irish that I can do a little bit
Oh,
better.
it's
It's just a little bit better than that before. I'm not even sure if it's any good to begin with.
We kept
Not
going
even
back
sure.
and forth. And so me and I were sitting next to each other today and just literally going Dominican accent. And then we do Dominican, like Jamaican. Okay, good. New Zealand. great, Australian now. Like, you know what I mean? We're not. Okay, we gotta do a podcast in full accent one of these days. Everyone's got
Everyone
to.
has to just pick one.
Everyone's got to pick one.
God,
We'll
we'll get so much hate for that one. It'd be great.
Oh, dude, it'd be
I hope.
awesome.
Noah can guest star. He could do South African because his mom's South African, so he just does it sometimes randomly. It's great.
I want to hear Noah's South African so
probably gonna
bad.
Botch it, but he said something like well, "Get something from the kitchen." That's like the one thing I can almost kind of do, but not even though.
I don't even know why that's funny to me. I'm not even sure if that's on point or not. I don't really have a frame.
I'm just gonna assume no.
Dude.
No, was that not it?
I
was
hope
not. Also, I know it's a crude fucking segue, but like,
Let's hear it.
but I will say that like the online rental services for the games, it's maybe I know it's crude. It's maybe a little better because I fucking I went to like a GameStop before I went to ShopRite sometime when I first moved here. I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll get a game, and I went in there. Granted, it's like late September, so they're ramping up the holiday shit, and like one of the guys like, hey, how can I help you today? And I was like, I don't know. I'm just looking around, way too honest. And he's like, well, what do you need? Like, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of looking for, I don't know, some fun retro game. He's like, we're going to find you that perfect game. And right away, I'm like, oh, fuck, what did I get myself into? And it was like 30 minutes, like, I don't know. He's like, let me give you your email. And he like looked at it like from a Black Friday list, like when I was going to go, like, I'm just going to go. He's like, well, what about your email? I can send you the sales. Like, is this it? Like, Alex Vans 94. Haven't used it in 11 years. I'm like, yep, that's it. Send it my way.
Oh, god damn, dude. Nah, you know you're not supposed to fucking. You can't poke the bear with these retail guys, man. As a former retail employee, if you're like, I need help, I'm like, all right, dude, I'm fucking bored. Looks like I'm gonna be fucking rolling with you for a while. Like, what do you need, man? What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? Tap up.
What else is going on this week, guys?
It's pretty shitty for me at the end.
Oh yeah, what happened, Cam? That's right. You say we gotta talk about it later.
New York sports.
I got excited.
Sports, and more New
Football
York
Sunday is back.
Dude.
Oh, the NFL is back.
Yes,
2 weeks
sir.
and no players have COVID. It's been great. It's going well. We're gonna make it.
And then
Saquon Barkley.
no,
Sorry.
Saquon went out with a right knee injury, right?
I love you. I don't know you, but I love you already still.
Yeah, bro. Stay strong, Saquon.
Stay strong. You're gonna come back strong. Yeah,
guy's
it was so
thighs
sad.
are
So
giant.
I mean, Giants. They're having a shitty first half anyway. It was terrible. Like by the time Chicago had, it was like Chicago had 21 offensive plays and like 100 something yards. New York had 6 offensive plays and 4 yards.
God damn.
I was
dude.
like, what are you doing?
It's so funny watching the game while I'm working, like while I'm bartending, because like you're kind of like watching it here and there.
Yeah.
And then you'll look down and look up, and now they're losing by 7.
Yeah.
And then look down and look up, and
Now
now
it's
they're losing
10.
by 10. And you're like,
And then 17.
come on, guys.
It's terrible.
Get
Yeah,
together.
but you know, Barkley, they kept throwing. He got banged up on one play. Everyone was like, "Ooh, is he hurt?" No, he got up, no problem.
Yeah,
Everyone
he
was like,
got up,
"Cool,
he shook
cool."
it off real
Yeah, it was
quick.
all cool. And then threw him again. He shook some dude, broke a tackle in some amazing way, like he usually does. But the landing was off. He knew right away. As the player was pushing him down to the ground, you could see he was struggling, and he was trying to get him off him from putting the weight on it. And then he
Damn,
was
son.
down,
Damn.
clearly in pain. Everyone was like, it was clearly bad. He was clearly pissed because it was clearly bad.
He was crying, bro.
Yeah, it was clearly bad.
That
He
sucks,
tore his
dude.
ACL. Clearly, I keep
Damn.
saying clearly,
Ugh.
but clearly, yeah, very clearly. It was just clearly.
It's over.
It was
Clearly.
clearly
It's over.
Clearly,
Over.
dude.
It was
Fucking
over.
clearly.
Season-ending injury. He's done. But he was not the only one. He was
no,
probably
dude. How about the entire motherfucking 49ers
the
team?
whole
dude?
49. It was Garoppolo, Nick Bosa. I mean,
Dude,
Richard
Rich Sherman.
Sherman.
Rich Sherman.
How is
I think Mozart got injured too.
So do you think the NFL is the most injury-prone sport of all the sports?
I was going to talk now because
No,
UFC
injury
is probably
porn.
way worse. And we could talk about UFC.
Oh,
a bit.
do we put combat sports in the same?
Yeah, it is.
We'll
a little
talk about
different.
UFC in a second.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
But it's a little different. I get what you're saying there. I guess football would be. There's a lot of injuries, I think, this week just because of no preseason, so no one had any.
no one's warmed up.
no
right?
one's warmed
That's
up for
exactly
it.
what I said.
Yeah. So
yeah.
you're gonna get a lot of injuries in the beginning, I feel, but like through the later of the season, obviously it's like later in the season, so
Right.
people were used to it. But that's why you're getting probably a lot of this. Christian McCaffrey, another running back, you know.
Damn,
big-
bro.
one of the,
They're
like,
just
best in the league
dropping
right
like
now.
flies, man. That fucking
Yeah.
sucks. And these are all just like all different injuries. Some of them are week to
Oh.
week. Some of them are like fucking they're out. For the
Yeah,
season.
a lot of them were leg ones, but yeah, Saquon was the worst one out for the season. Christian's like 4 to 6 weeks. Drew Lock, the Broncos' new like quarterback, he's injured. I don't know how
Man.
long that one's gonna be. A lot of
Damn,
people.
son.
A
Yo,
lot
man,
of, like,
yo, put yourself in the shoes of like a motherfucking athlete who's like going through all this motherfucking COVID bullshit, and you're sitting at home and you don't know if you're gonna play, and then eventually they're like, okay, we figured it out, we're gonna play this season, like here we go. You got to go through all these extra measures to make sure that you're safe and you don't get to play in front of all these fans like you usually do. And, the game is just different. The same way the world is just completely different right now. And then you get injured in the second week. Like, season career-changing injury, second week of the game. Bro, how is that not the most motherfucking, like, disheartening shit in the world,
I mean, you
bro?
remember the Earl Thomas thing?
I don't think so.
So his contract wasn't done, and he wanted to. So you know why a lot of players, they like, if their contract's not, they didn't reach agreement and their contract's up, they'll opt out and not play until their contract's done.
Yeah.
And Earl Thomas is like the perfect reason with the Seahawks a few years ago. They didn't meet needs, and sometimes a lot of the fan base will like attack the player, like, why aren't you playing for the team just because your contract's not? You should still be showing your heart and stuff like that. This is the reason.
Fuck
He didn't
you,
have his
baby.
contract done. He broke his fucking leg
Oh,
out
that's
for the
right.
season. Now
That's
that
right.
man's not getting paid for breaking his leg.
That's right.
It's just like, that's why.
Fuck that shit.
And imagine, it's all that type of stuff. Luckily, no one it was in that scenario this year with that, because it's very beginning of season, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it sucks. It is a very injury-prone sport. It's a collision sport, not a contact sport. And
Well, there's
yeah.
another
it's
sport where
American football.
motherfucking people sign up to get fucking beat the fuck up, though,
Mhm.
which is the UFC.
And that's why they come out stupid sometimes.
And, well, yeah.
Some of
Yeah,
them come
some
in
of them.
stupid. Some of
Yeah.
them come in stupid.
Some of them
them-
come in stupid,
Mm.
like your boy Colby Covington.
It's not
89.
my fucking boy.
Yeah, dude. Trump's number one fighting warrior in the country, Colby Covington.
Fuck him and fuck Dragon Energy.
89. Another because you're black segment. How did you feel about watching racism succeed in the Octagon this
I
weekend?
watched it in real time. It was tragic to watch Tyron Woodley.
Can you give us
to
the
get
play-by-play,
pummeled.
please? Round one.
Okay. Round one, I was so enthusiastic.
Here we go.
I was in my mind. Oh yeah, we shall overcome moment.
The black-
righteousness.
I was
Black
so
righteousness
happy.
defeats racism.
Round two.
It was a little uneasy because we weren't seeing anything explosive.
Right.
And Kobe wasn't looking as shaky as he was in the previous title fight he had with Usman. But Usman,
was
like
Woodley-
his last fight with Usman wasn't exciting either. Kobe
Was
Covington.
the racist man getting punched in his face at all?
a couple times,
But
not enough.
But not enough times.
Not enough.
Okay, round three. How many times did the racist man get punched in his face?
Even lesser times.
Was the racist man punching the black man in
Yes,
his face?
it was
no.
beginning.
dude.
Oh no!
I don't
And
like
then what
this.
happened in the fourth round?
Blood, black blood.
No, black blood was being spilt.
Yes.
I was saying
No.
89. I was watching it with him. Like, this is like watching Game of Thrones. I hate this, man. It sucks.
Yeah. I remember some people, when they tell me, it's like, I hate watching UFC, and like as they say that, because they only say it when UFC's on the TV in front of them at the bar or
course,
something,
yeah.
and then like as they say that, just some gruesome shit happens all the time. I'm like, yeah, it is a little,
Listen, bro.
like that.
I don't like when racism wins, honestly.
No, I
but
hate
I
it.
love
Honestly,
watching some good, punch fighting sport.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I love me some good. Oh my God, this is legal. Like, wow, where is it that they're allowing this to be?
Oh yeah, no,
Like-
it's a very
Fight
fun,
Island.
It's a
Fight
fun
Island, good
thing.
point.
Like all sports are fun until the narrative comes in.
Yeah,
It's
good
like the
point.
same way. Like, you know what? People laughed at Nick Bosa when he got injured and shit because Nick
Yeah,
Bosa.
I mean, the memes
he's
came out from the
kind of
Super
made
Bowl.
his
Racist
statements
ass shit.
regarding like people of color and
Well,
Fuck him.
Kobe Covington took it to the next motherfucking level.
Yeah, no, he
because
really does.
he, in his post-fight interview, got a phone call from Donald Trump in the middle of his interview.
in the middle. Of
And
that
he's just
shit.
so open about like, no, this
Speakerphone.
is all stupid.
He was wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat after beating a black man down in a
black
live
man from
sport,
Ferguson.
getting paid thousands of dollars to beat up a black man. And then had Donald Trump call him and be like, "You're great. You're number one. I love you. You're the best fighter. You're great. We love you. Thank you so much." He said, "Bring your." He was like, "I'm going to bring my title to the Oval Office." I was like, "I hate this."
yeah.
I was like, "I hate this." He said, "I'll bring the title to the Oval Office after you win on November 3rd in a landslide." And I was like, "And this is what we're promoting, Dana White." I was like, "Dana White, this has got to be some sort of."
Dude,
This is the worst cross promo
it makes
ever.
you sick to the stomach.
There's got to be something weird about the UFC knowing that this is controversial and promoting it.
Oh yeah, I think Dana White gets off on it though.
Yeah, Dana
because
White.
Dana
will
White-
like that
because
shit.
his that's his base. Despite how progressive like we could be as fans, there's a whole larger body. It's almost like NASCAR.
Yeah.
like where like there's a whole like bigger majority that their politics align with Dana White and Kobe Covington, and they get off on that.
I mean, Conor McGregor can punch an old guy in the face on camera and still have a fucking job. So
It's because he said his whiskey sucked. Because it does.
he didn't even say his whiskey
No, I'm
sucked.
kidding.
He just said no thanks. Conor McGregor like fucking bought the bar a round of drinks, and then the old guy was like, "No thanks, I don't want it," because Conor's a fucking a worldwide known
His whiskey,
asshole.
his whiskey also sucks.
Proper 12 is garbage.
Yeah.
Also, as from bartenders, that shit's bad. But also, the guy was just like, "Nah, no thanks, bro. I don't really want to take shots from a worldwide dick face." And Conor hit him in his head. It's like an 80-something-year-old
You know what
man,
Connor
I
should have
think.
did?
What?
Bought him a Dogfish Head 60 minute.
He should have bought him a Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA. Here's the thing about this beer. It's 6% alcohol, right? It's got 12 fluid ounces in it. And it just tastes so damn good.
It's a 60 IBU, so if you like that a little bitter, it's just it's getting there, but it's not too hard.
This is getting so ridiculous. It's great. Yeah, 89. Can we get a new update on the on how you feel about the Dogfish Head?
That's smooth.
Nice.
Good. Nice.
That should be the new slogan.
Yeah, it's smooth.
It's
It's smooth. I wish I was drinking a 60-minute IPA Dogfish Head at the Bad Bunny concert.
Ooh,
Did you
wait,
guys see
the
that
Bad Bunny
shit?
tour or
Nah, it was just
It
the
was-
concert, bro.
Yeah, I
Did you
saw
see
Shy
footage
was
of it?
driving.
It was a
Bro.
moving show.
I saw
Yo.
the dude driving the truck. This shit was crazy.
Sabiendo cómo soy, tú sabes lo que doy. No te hagas tú averiguar, no te hagas la santa, el perreo te encanta y ahora me quieres cambiar. Sabiendo cómo soy.
Are you okay?
It reminds me of the Meg Thee Stallion with Doja Cat playing in the background, and like she, like, you know, the car has like a bump as she's like playing with her hair,
that's
and then
funny
someone
as
had to like makes it go hit the car or a kid or some shit.
Dude, I was fucking with the Bad Bunny concert, bro. It was fucking unique. He was on top of a bus on top of a 18-wheeler that was designed to look like a subway car that was barreling down
Is that what it's
a
supposed to look
road.
like?
Yeah, it was a subway.
Where was he at?
Okay.
It was in the Bronx.
Nice.
And he had people running after him while he performed, while he looked like John Lennon to me on top of his train truck thing, and people chased after him like he was a Beatle. So it was awesome. I was like, shout out Latin America, bro.
I thought he
making
looked
it
like
big.
Jewish Drake.
Jewish Drake.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull up a picture so you guys can get a visual of what we're talking
Yeah, can we
about.
pull up a picture of Jewish Drake?
I mean, Drake is always Jewish.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't Drake Jewish?
when
I don't
he's
really
in the
know what
mode,
I don't really know what you mean by
like
Jewish Drake.
when he lets the curls sit out and he gets the nice sweater.
My man said Jewish Drake. What am I looking for again?
I think we're talking about Hasidic Jewish Drake.
Hasidic Jewish Drake is the final level.
Drake has a video where he does a motherfucking where he has a bar mitzvah, and as a grown ass man.
Is it easy to find?
Look at John Lennon. See? Nope, I'm kidding. It's Bad Bunny.
He looks like he should be in a 70s spy flick.
Yeah, definitely. That's what they were saying. He looked like an espionage man.
But yo, it was a dope show. Had people chasing the bus. They was running alongside, people on bicycles chasing them.
If there was a life, who would you? I mean, I guess anybody. I was gonna say who would you run
Doesn't
out?
matter.
That I'm gonna chase after.
Who would you chase after if you came down the street? If there's a live performance outside,
I don't even have to know though.
Yeah, I'd probably just come out and be like, "Oh, what's going on out here? Whoa, what the fuck? It's
I run
it's
outside for the
Ariana Grande."
I chased the ice cream man.
Yeah, good point. I've
Still.
literally chased the
Nice.
ice cream man pretty recently.
And apparently that's a racist song.
I'd catch a
It is.
yeah.
The RZA made a new ice cream song.
Oh, is there a new
Remember?
one?
You never heard that? The RZA teamed up with
Wait,
Good
the
Humor.
RZA?
The RZA teamed up with Good Humor to make a brand new ice cream song, and they've made it available in all the music boxes and all the ice cream trucks for
Wow.
free. So you could go and get a non-racist version, new version of the ice cream song
Is it dope?
made by the RZA. It's fire as fuck.
Does it have a Shaolin sample?
No, but it definitely, for some reason, it sounds like it was made by the RZA. Well, not for some reason. It's because it was made by the RZA.
That's
Shaolin
cream.
Hold on.
It's the best cream.
Yo, it's the RZA. Yo, need to get your ice cream bars.
Only the real master can have the cone. I love the bass. This is great.
Let me get some strawberry. Let me get some strawberry. Vanilla. Yeah, well,
Vanilla.
shout out
Shouts
to
out.
RZA's always doing some weird shit.
Yo, Wu-Tang, diversify your bonds, baby.
RZA really did the whole soundtrack for the Kill Bill movie.
Wow, that's right.
Like that's kind of
And it's great.
a huge deal. You know
Yo,
what I
he
mean?
does his damn thing. He also scored for Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, Forrest Whitaker as a
Ghost
samurai.
Dog.
If you've never seen Forrest Whitaker swing a sword,
That's a
you
Jim
might want to see that
Jarmusch.
shit.
I've
Jim
been-
Jarmusch.
I've been watching a lot of kung fu movies in the last 24 hours.
I saw you guys were watching one today, right? Went
Yeah,
out to work.
I watched I was watching the 5 Deadly Venoms last night, and then me and A9 watched Return to the 36 Chamber. earlier
Oh,
today.
nice. Okay,
And that
word.
movie is just all these movies are like they're like
It's fun.
And then
any of these Chinese kung fu movies, like the really like super like Mandarin Chinese speaking ones, like they're so goofy. Like as much as they want to show like the badassery of the kung fu shit, another super important part for them is just like these movies got to be pretty funny.
There's like,
Oh, yeah.
they want to show off some acting chops.
Yeah, tons of like goofy acting and tons of like physical comedy and shit. So I don't know, they're like romps. They start like super fucking funny and goofy, and then by the middle, it's like a blend of like goofy, serious drama, and then by the end, it's like, okay, time for serious fight, and then it ends abruptly. Like the last
Nice.
fight ends, and it goes, okay, we saved the day. Great title card. It's
Fuck
hilarious. dude.
epilogue.
have you seen I haven't seen it, but RZA directed like what? Man of the Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I
Right?
heard that movie was bad.
I've
Really?
seen it.
Oh.
I've seen it.
Did you like it?
With Russell Crowe.
I've never seen it
It's-
though. I just heard bad things about it.
It wasn't
But
great.
maybe it was from internet snobs. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like if this was shot in that time that we saw like Return to 36 Chambers, I felt like it fit that. But when they try to do certain
He was trying to make
when,
it campy.
when they try to engineer certain
Was it campy?
sequences with whether it's graphics that really weren't up to par or even some of the sequences that just seemed like, all right, the strings is getting too much.
Yeah.
But
He wasn't very up from the 36 chambers on his own movie.
the soundtrack was all right though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
I mean,
And RZA gets his arms cut off in one fell swoop, so it's kind of funny to see him
Oh, he's
like.
in it?
I was gonna say the same
Oh
thing.
yeah, he's in it. Yeah, like he is the man with the iron fist.
Oh, he stars in his own
He
movie.
is the man with the iron
That's
fist.
distracting.
Like he is
Reed,
the
you're a
lead.
film guy. What's your take on writing, starring, directing in your own shit?
Tommy
Yeah.
White sewing.
Well, I'll say this once because it's my absolute demon. But I tried doing that for my senior thesis. It doesn't exist.
were you in? That was last Friday.
Yep, it doesn't
Wait,
exist.
you
'cause there's not enough
starred?
scenes.
You starred in last Friday?
I didn't mean to. I just had to. I wound up having to because our lead dropped out. I'm like, well, I know it, but yeah.
Why'd your lead drop out?
I forget. I think he was just busy, but it was sloppy all over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's definitely been my crutch of like I haven't done something.
You guys
since.
can't see Reed's eyes right now, but he's like so not happy to be talking about this movie right now.
It's my personal like what's it called? What's the telltale heart? Right?
Oh yeah. I mean, the
Yeah.
beating through the hardwood. floor.
Always, especially because I have this mask in there from the film that I had made.
The mask is spooky.
But
I never knew you had that made.
yeah, no, and it can still maybe get done. I have ideas, but the thing is, so much that isn't shot would have to be shot at the school I can't go to for people who are now like 5 to 4 years older than they were then.
I feel like you should write it again.
Revise.
Just
could.
literally start it again. Keep like the same skeleton idea, but just start from the top. Literally,
could.
I feel like you come up with even better ideas.
Make it quicker, faster.
Give us a IMDb synopsis of what Last Friday was. I don't even think I've ever knew.
This is so
I've
hard.
seen
And
I've seen shots from it.
I also want to hear the ending.
The ending.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, Cameron was there for one of the shoot days.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that. Yeah, I remember you
I got
saying
to
going
be a
up there.
dead body in
And
it.
there's still stuff that exists too. It's just on old hard drives. They're all deep down. But
Inside.
it's like kind of like a campy, and that's why part of it, like, I don't even know if I'd want to redo it or just take the bare bone idea and
Was
like
it
do
meant to be
something with it.
campy?
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
But it was
cool.
definitely at a point where it was like one of those film student kind of guys where it's like my ode to or that kind of thing, which is I got too stuck
Was
in it.
every scene like a tribute and like a,
a little,
callback?
but like it was a little overbearing. It was cute. It was nice, and the people who worked on it in front of camera and behind were fucking great. That's why I feel so guilty about
so
it. but,
what's Last Friday about?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of how to put it. Like it's like a kid, and like he's an RA on campus, and like there's like oh God, is it even possible to explain it well? Maybe it's just because it's so hard for my brain. But no, it's just like college kids, and it's like a bunch of kids go to a party, and the few that are on campus, like people start dying. But it's there's stuff built up to it in a way
Is it a whodunit?
kinda, yeah. But then it's like you know who it is like halfway in, but it's like a twist kind of a thing, I guess. But like it's interesting, you know, and it's fun, and like it was definitely a good lesson in some character writing stuff. But even then, looking back on it, it's so silly in its root, not in a bad way, just like how I made it. That ever since then, I'm like, if I ever do anything again, it's gonna be no genre. Like we did something for a 72-hour film fest that's next fall, I think it was. It might even been in the same time. Actually, it wasn't the same time.
Yeah.
And I remember we just wrote I just wrote short. It was just people talking for the most part. I was like, this is nice. I kind of would rather do this and get good at it, and then come back to even thinking about genre.
Every time I've ever thought about writing a movie, or even when I was working on my screenplay recently, like the only thing, like the type of movie that I've always wanted to make in my head was like the Kevin Smith Clerks type movie, where, you know, there's obviously some cool sort of situation going on, but really like you just got motherfuckers talking, like a lot of cool dialogue, a lot of, you know what I mean? Maybe because it's fucking easy. You know what I mean? But like, I feel you.
Easy in a way, because you have to make natural dialogue is kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
but
that's
like,
the thing. There's no crutch of like.
If you're working on just a dialogue, all you have to worry about is like making people say like interesting shit, rather than having to worry about like, we have to make sure, like, if you're making a genre flick, it's like we gotta make sure the horror movie hits like the right horror movie notes or whatever.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I mean?
and it's cool because Clerks in the same way, like, there's a plot, you know, there's things that overarch for sure, but for the most part, it's just scenes that can work on their own. And especially, I like this too, and maybe it's just how I like to look at film and theater and whatnot, but I like scenes in films that can work on stage. It could still be just as well.
Oh yeah,
just,
I feel that.
Yeah, it's a back and forth.
So this is going back to last Friday. I did learn a lesson from last Friday night. Wait, what was it actually?
It was gonna be called Last Friday, and then it still hasn't come out. But Last Friday in the Friday series, like Friday, next Friday, Friday after next.
Okay.
Last Friday did come out, right?
It did.
I'm pretty sure, or was that first?
It was last one was
First Sunday. I'm thinking about First Sunday.
Yeah, that's totally unrelated.
Yeah, never mind.
Though still starring and executive produced by Ice Cube.
What was it called again? Read your
So it got changed to Final Friday Night.
Final Friday Night.
Yeah.
So I did learn a lesson, and it's never offer your weed for a scene.
Oh, damn! They smoke your whole weed down?
No, it was because it took us a while to get the shot, so I had to keep rolling up, and I didn't expect for that to happen. Like, I only brought like maybe an eighth because I was only gonna be at Reed's for a day, for like a night, so I'm just bringing an eighth, whatever.
Dude,
and so here's it was only because the people didn't want to smoke tobacco at all, and we were just like, you don't have to smoke it. You could just like not smoke it at all, really. Just like don't inhale it. And they're like, nah, we don't want it to be tobacco. I was like, all right, I'll fucking roll up a joint for the scene. I was like, I got weed on me. I'll help out the cause.
Damn,
so
what a sacrifice.
I went through like 3 little joints. I was like, I'm like they're burning through my weed now.
Listen, dude, everyone knows that like using weed for a photo shoot as a practical thing is intense, because 2 things are gonna happen. 1, you're gonna get really motherfucking high, and 2, weed burns faster when there's a camera on you for some reason, bro. I've been taking a lot of gratuitous selfies of me smoking weed sometimes for Instagram and shit, for ladies. And even though, why would ladies like picture selfies of guys smoking weed? What a weird thing.
Why wouldn't they? Why would they not?
Suddenly, like I roll up my blunt. I took a shower. I got my nice outfit on. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a fucking picture of myself smoking this fat ass blunt. It's rolling, right? And then I go take a picture of it. And suddenly, when I finally got the picture that's right, I've smoked like 3/4 of the blunt, and I'm super high. And I'm like, I'm just gonna put this motherfucker out, dude, right now. So I could only. Well, they also use fake drugs on set, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Pineapple Express, I know, use fake weed.
Fake weed, right?
Yeah, you're definitely supposed to.
I'm sure a lot don't nowadays.
I know James Franco actually doesn't smoke that much weed. He said in an interview before, which is I find funny, because he was like the ultimate drug dealer or weed dealer in Pineapple Express.
Even in Freaks and Geeks, he looks stoned half the time.
Dude, his eyes just never open, bro.
Even in Spider-Man.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yo, that's true, bro. Harry Osborn be looking cooked.
I think he's upset at the end, like, what is this, like, hey, like, still working for Oscorp, right now, Oscorp, right? Like, for the Daily Bugle? Wow, I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah,
Bruegel? He's like, taking pictures of Spider-Man.
Yo,
He just kind of a set face, but he's still squinting like a mother.
Dude,
he was smacked as fuck chilling out with Mary Jane when they was cooking and hanging out that one time in Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah, he was fucking flying. He was on Adderall, dude.
He was having a good old time hanging out with her.
He was a fuckboy too. Forgot about that. He's like, Mary Jane's lip gloss? Strawberries. And Peter Parker beats him up in the middle of the kitchen. He's just fucking.
Yo, that dynamic is fucking toxic as fuck, dude. Peter and Harry with Mary Jane looking that shit.
Yo, Harry was literally like his brother, and he yelled at him, and then he went to throw. To be fair, he went to throw a grenade at him, but Peter just like yanked it back and kept walking.
To be fair, his father was trying to murder Peter for a while.
Right.
This is Zach Morrison, AC Slater should have
Was it
been.
his father or was it the Goblin?
Goblin.
Was it the Goblin?
So Marvel's been pretty wilding out, right?
Oh yeah, there's like a
Fuck
little,
yeah,
there's a
they
little WandaVision trailer that's came out.
I never heard of WandaVision.
Wanda is Scarlet Witch,
Oh, okay.
and then Vision is Vision.
A Vision. Oh, so it's a combination of the two.
Yeah.
Oh, so they
so-
fuse like
yeah.
fusion.
So it's like I'll show you a picture so you can get the gist of it. It's like imagine like a I Love Lucy type of deal. You know what I'm saying? You know how fucking I Love Lucy looked from the 50s or whenever that shit was
Yeah.
fucking filmed. So it's like that, but it's like a spooky retelling of what's going on with them because Vision's dead. You
Yeah.
remember when Thanos?
Oh, so
Spoiler alert
is it
for
like-
fucking Infinity War, I guess.
so is it like Scarlet Witch's head or?
We don't know. You could assume so. It's very trippy looking. Reed, like you watched the trailer. Doesn't that kind of look
Yeah.
out of Marvel's wheelhouse in a way? It almost looks like a good television show. If that make and I love Marvel stuff, but like it looks way more of like a serious
Yeah, dude.
of like show than like some Marvel fun hero thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's what's going to give us. And you're right too, because I thought it would be more silly, like what if kind of a concept
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
and like
right.
it'll be like little vignettes, and then where the trailer's going on, I'm like, oh, this is kind of bigger in scale, and I feel like this could even lend toward what we might see in what was it, Doctor Strange?
What's his face? I forget who confirmed
Not
it.
Into Darkness,
I
but
think something Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Sam
title.
Raimi confirmed. I think it was Sam Raimi. Somebody confirmed
Mhm.
that WandaVision ties in directly into the next Doctor Strange
Nice.
movie.
Oh,
so I think
sweet.
it ends right
Honestly,
into Doctor Strange.
That looked like an Adult Swim sketch like thing. Like
Oh,
when you
dude.
showed that looked like
Oh
straight
yeah.
up.
He's
it's
like,
gonna
"Hey!"
it's gonna be super duper wild. And then they fucking cast I forget her name. Let me not mispronounce it. But for She-Hulk, which is crazy that we're getting a She-Hulk TV
Gwyneth
show.
Paltrow.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Yeah, because a
Ooh.
lot of these are the new shows.
That's gonna be what Disney streaming service.
Yeah, I think so. Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tatiana Maslany, she is gonna be the new She-Hulk. And let me get.
She buff.
No.
Okay.
She sounds ethnic though, which is a step in the right direction.
The last name sound buff.
Yeah, she looks pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? She-Hulk is dope. She-Hulk has she's similar to Deadpool and because she has fourth wall breaking stuff, but it's different than Deadpool. Deadpool has like in his comic books, he has like the yellow box that pops up, and the yellow box talks to him, but the yellow box is like a voice inside of his head or whatever. But She-Hulk has like it's kind of like a reality warping power where
She knows she's in a comic book.
she
right?
knows she's in a comic book and she can walk through the panels. So she can like walk through the white space on a comic book page. You know how it's a white page and then there's panels on it? She can fuck with the white in the page, which is incredible. So I can only imagine how Disney is thinking about incorporating that into whatever the fuck they do. Because Disney's pretty cool, man. They be doing Marvel be doing some interesting shit.
kinda
skip
nicer.
scenes. Like
Like then we saw with I mean, they were good. I know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had a good run, and people
did have a good run.
like, I know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was solid enough, but it was definitely ABC budget. But this looks like big, because it's Disney budget. It's just fucking.
Listen, man, Disney, they put their money where their mouth is enough at this point, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Black dude as Kang.
Let's go.
King the Conqueror. What's his name again? Lovecraft Country.
And
guy?
Atticus.
Atticus?
The man who plays Atticus.
Yeah, what's Atticus's name?
I don't know what that brother name is.
What's
but he be
Atticus's name?
Atticus Freeman.
No,
No,
like
the actor.
the guy who plays him, dude.
The unfortunate part that wasn't a joke. I really thought
You were like, oh no, dude, I'm a little
like,
stoned.
got it. I don't know, but he
Hold on.
looks—he's so
Fact
great. I was saying in our group chat that I was like, he's cool. Like especially because I've seen him only in Lovecraft,
He was in
even
the
though
Five
he's
Bloods.
in the Five Bloods, isn't he?
Yes.
But like, he just
Oh, he was in the Five Bloods. You're right.
it's
Wow.
a total genre piece. But he's always up there. Like, he just feels like a person. You know?
Yeah, whenever I look for
Great
anything
actor.
on the show, I use Twitter, and I typed in Kang just now to find out what his name is, and all I got was a bunch of just like fucking like K-pop shit, bro. K-pop MC. And let me not talk shit before they dox me.
It's
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors has been cast as Kang the Conqueror.
That's a
in
fake ass
Ant-Man
name.
3.
That's a pseudonym.
Yeah,
That ain't his
Jonathan
real name.
Majors. There's no way that's his real actor name.
That's
That's got to be his actor
Nigga,
name.
that-
That's the
that-
name that the aliens gave him when he came to Earth.
That's his,
You are now known as Jonathan Majors.
Watch him, that be his legal name, and he comes in and like punches us.
That's
next
his
episode.
fucking-
Yo, there's so many people coming in here and threatening our life, dude.
Shiloh's
Dogfish, please protect
Yo,
us.
Shia,
Please
bro.
protect us,
Cam,
dog.
did you see what Shia looked like?
No, you were telling me about.
Oh
the,
my
I
god,
didn't get
bro.
to watch it
Shia
yet.
LaBeouf as Jeff Spicoli is one of the saving graces of 2020. This shit made me laugh so much. I was like, Shia, you've got to be doing this shit on purpose, bro. Just look at this motherfucking asshole, bro. Look at Shia go. Hold on, that's Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks like Brad Pitt.
Shout Brad Pitt. Shout
Oh,
Jennifer
well, that's
Aniston.
good. You get to see all the famous people that he's around. Well, Shia's famous as fuck himself, obviously.
Even
Look at this
Stevens.
fucking guy, bro. He's fucking straight up bugging, bro.
Yeah.
There was, I guess, when it was happening live, people were like, "Yo, is Shia really drunk right now?" I'm like, "No, he's just fucking acting. He's doing his Shia thing. He might be a little high though."
Very.
He might have had a beer or two.
Yeah.
Just to help prep for it, get loose.
I like how we talked about Shia LaBeouf
Maybe a few
weeks,
shots.
2 weeks in a row. We really want the Shia's feature.
Dude, let's get
100
Shia.
episode.
Yeah, dude. Shia LaBeouf, episode 100.
Yo, maybe
That's
he'll want one of these 60-minute IPA Dogfish Head beers.
Dude.
100 episode, 60th episode, we'll chug 60 Dogfish Heads.
Oh,
IPAs.
God,
Dude.
Cameron will. I won't,
That's
dude.
15 each. That's
Holy
15.
shit.
We'll have a couple guests that episode.
Yeah,
We need Chanel on the show.
We've made we've
Chanel.
made so many promises on so many different episodes so far of
Yo,
different things.
and we're
to do.
gonna try to get all of them.
We said we were gonna do
Promise.
something on episode 69, but I don't even remember what
Dude,
the fuck that
you know
was.
what it was?
What?
I'm
We're gonna get live
I'm gonna let-
69.
I'm gonna let our 100 subscriber my
Oh my god, dude, is that what it was? That's so gross.
Only reads, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have one. Do you have a WAP, bro? My wet ass penis, bro. Oh, anyway,
Yo, has the remix been made? I'm sure the remix has probably been made at this point.
there's some dicks in this house. Here you go, Cam.
Can we ask that no one ever makes that remix? Like
Yeah,
right now,
that
please.
Cease.
Someone's about to make it. They happen to watch our podcast. You're like,
What the fuck, dude? You know what they did make though?
What they make?
A life-sized Gundam.
Oh yes.
really? Instead?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's productive.
Dude, that's what they're doing over in Japan in the middle of the quarantine. They're like,
Yokohama.
They haven't
They're-
had that already?
they have like a bunch of like Gundam statues around Japan, which like people take pictures at, and they are beautiful. And I want to go really bad and do that and take pictures next to the ones that don't move.
That was the plan.
But this one moves
Like a box? Oh.
like it, like bro, like imagine seeing a life-size Gundam moving.
It's
Like
kind of
that.
cool.
It was on.
So you know they got this far so far. So you know pretty much in like 10 years
They're gonna have some shit.
there's gonna be flying in space and shit. They're gonna go to Mars in a Gundam. Would you sign up for the Gundam Mars?
Yeah.
That guy looks like a mech
at
pilot.
that point, it's one of those. It's eat or be eating.
Mm.
So it's like, you know what? You're either gonna get on this wave of power or you're gonna get overpowered.
I feel like Gundams are supposed to be graceful. We're talking about power.
Well, here's the
like,
kicker.
like,
They're gonna run on diesel.
Oh fuck, dude!
no.
Premium.
Just like
Jesus.
clouds.
Oh
They
my
say the
God.
first wave of people on Mars is gonna make it back, but if you're going Gundam style, you'll be back to like next weekend.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go up and then you come fucking right back,
that
bro.
shit's no problem.
Come on, it's a Gundam. Are you kidding
Elon-
me?
I'm so flying in the Gundam.
Yeah.
Elon and Grimes are building their army, so we have to be prepared for when the might of Venus soars down.
Yo,
The
listen,
gun-
bro.
the Gundams.
Dude, we stop giving ideas, man. We have the show already.
Yeah, bro. The Elon Musk Grimes cartoon show is already in development, dude.
with 20th Century Fox.
The first villain's gonna be Ellen.
Yeah.
Oh God,
No, Ellen's the
bro.
big bad who's revealed like halfway through season 1, but you don't see her till season 2.
Ellen's like one of those bad guys who like doesn't even want to admit that they're bad. But you're like, come on, You suck.
Dude.
Be honest here.
A James Bond villain.
Yeah, that apology was so fucking weird. She was just like, look, I'm an asshole. Like, okay, imagine like the applause thing.
Apparently,
Right.
someone here's an asshole.
She went, I'm an asshole. Applause. Ah. Apparently, ah. I'm Ellen. Ah. I'm like, yo, this is not
My
a
name's
fucking-
there. My name's there.
Yeah,
My
dude.
name's here.
That was
Dude,
so
She
weird.
said that
This is
shit.
my show.
She's like, I need to take
Accountability.
responsibility. I am Ellen DeGeneres. It says it's there. It says it's there. It says it on underwear. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you actually apologizing?
Fuck Ellen, dude. She's a weirdo. She's the what. You guys, Cameron asked me before if I knew of all the allegations. I knew like some of them, but like I won't get over the one where she won't let people look in her eye. Like she literally is just like, don't look her in her eye. It's just like,
Chilling.
what if I wanted to? What would happen? It's like, what if I fucking look you in the fucking eye, Ellen? What the fuck are you gonna do, Ellen?
No more health
Huh?
benefits.
Ellen?
Just
You
like
gonna do
that.
Fucking Ellen?
You think you could beat Ellen?
You think I could beat
Be
Ellen?
Alex.
Like in a fight?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to talk about this right now?
I sincerely feel that like, Ellen has taken some type of martial arts class on the low.
I would shove Ellen so fucking hard.
I think
She
Ellen may
she would
be
become
low-key
a-
a judo master.
Yo, I would shove Ellen so hard she would become a nice person.
So-
Like by the time she wipes all the gravel off of her, she would be like, all right,
Dude.
sure, I get it. I'll be nice.
So we're not getting
And then,
sponsored by the Ellen
Stop,
DeGeneres show.
Ellen.
Nope.
Stop being mean.
And
Stop
like-
being mean, Ellen. You're being a bully.
She's like, no, I'm not.
In an alternate universe, it's like Grimes and James Franco watching the UFC fight of 89 and Ellen is just wrecking 89.
Yeah, because Ellen's a judo master.
Like racism is losing.
Yeah,
no.
James like, no, come on.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
89 in the alternate universe, you have to beat
Yeah,
Ellen's
you have
ass for
to.
racism, dude.
Oh my god.
have to destroy her for
I'm
Black
giving
Lives
Ellen
Matter.
that.
Yo, imagine that
hand.
stat board in the beginning of the fight. It's like reach. 89 got her in this one. It's like his reach of 89 inches to hers of 40.
Bruh, I'm
89
this
had an
straight.
89
I'm
inch
front
reach.
kicking her in the face.
If you had an
like,
89-inch reach, I would manage you at a circus. I'd be like,
At a
this
circus.
man is fucking like, what the fuck, dude? He can punch God. You'll read. What was that laugh?
Punch God.
He went, I think Nas said that in like 1991. So
What's that back there?
it's like
God,
slapbox with
Reed.
God. Slapbox with
yeah,
God.
he was like, when I was 13, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus, and everyone was like, okay, we'll all produce on your first album. Literally how it went.
That's how you make when you make bold statements like that. People take notice. It's like,
Mhm. Maybe that's what Kanye's trying to do right now.
that's absolutely what Kanye did.
Kanye only makes bold. They should put a
Give
bold.
me the fucking beer before you break the entire podcast setup.
They should give Kanye
That's
a,
what-
It just like
oh, never mind,
slices
never
down my leg.
they should give him a bold setting for Twitter. He's
Yeah,
the only one that
Kanye-
should be tweeting bold.
Word up, actually. Fucking, I mean,
Thanks, dog.
He made it to 2 episodes in a row. Congratulations.
yeah, he might be the first recurring segment.
No,
I don't
Shia.
know. Oh, yeah, Shia was first.
True.
I mean, what Kanye is doing in development from last week is a noble effort. He's trying to stop artists from getting fucked, which is dope.
Some artists are trying to get fucked.
Some art, well, yeah, I mean, but those aren't artists. Those are just people trying to get on. People who are like, oh, you mean like literally fucked?
I mean, yeah.
I looked at Cameron.
Either way.
I looked at Cameron in his eyes, and he went, "I was joking, dude." He was like, "I was just fucking kidding, bro." But Kanye put out like a literally like a 10-step plan for record labels, so how they should treat. What did he call it? He was like, "This is the new record label contract." He was literally like, "These next tweets are the new label contract, and this is what everyone should ask for." And it was like on the part of the label, like the shittiest deal in the world. Like, why would the label ever do that? It was something like artists get like 20% of the publishing or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, Kanye, they're gonna look at this and laugh, buddy. Like, I don't know if
Absolutely.
this is, although I will say it was like the most coherent he's been in like a year.
I read an article recently. I think it was on DJ Booth where they had two like New York lawyers. They reviewed the contract that Kanye
Yeah, he
had posted.
Yeah, he posted the entire PDF of his actual contract.
Yeah, and they broke it down into straight layman's, and it's not the craziest when you think about how much Kanye goes over budget in crazy numbers.
Dude, imagine the kind of Kanye's asking for money from like the Vivendi family and from like he's making demands from like Forbes and shit. Think about how over budget he's probably been on all of his projects. Like his label's probably like, yo,
Hundreds of
please
thousands.
stop
upon
spending all
millions.
of our advance money. Like the album is not out yet. I don't know. I think at this point, you kind of argue like, what does the label even do anymore when you could sit at home and make a professional sounding recording?
I mean, a lot of labels make you pay for the music video still, even when you're on the label.
You know
and
what I'm
stuff
saying?
Like,
Like
that.
they give you an advance, but you have to mark off certain
Yeah.
motherfucking things on that advance. Like you have to pay for your marketing, you have to pay for your music videos and your studio time and all that shit.
Some situations
So-
like taking account touring.
And who needs to? And who needs a label to do that for you? If for the last 10 years on the internet, you can go buy a fucking camcorder, or you could download a cracked version of Ableton and make your own motherfucking music. How many of these artists that come up do we know that are literally like, oh, I just made that song fucking around on my broken laptop or whatever, and now they're a millionaire. It's like, what do we need you for, label? You know what I mean? Like, what do we?
Oh yeah, no.
Why? What? They've been.
The
What's
label-
left for the labels?
The
you know what I
label
mean?
is based from an old system when artists didn't really have access to certain shit.
There was no
And-
internet.
and all the labels doing is just passing the evolving Rolodex with contacts and shit that the artist may not have.
So is
yet.
that
But
what
the-
it is?
but
That
that's
what it
the
still
whole
is?
thing.
It's still the idea of the connection.
Yeah,
It's like if you're in a label, you have the
certain
connection.
where it's like, oh, I don't feel like I could get myself into this type of global position where I could be doing L'Oreal commercials.
But now all it is that you have to make a dope song at home, and you might find yourself with some famous friends,
yeah,
which those famous friends might put you in the right seats, and that's all it takes now.
And it works both ways. Like it's a double-edged sword where like, yeah, you could sit there and you could go that route, but some people it doesn't look out that way.
So what's the benefits of getting into a label? Obviously, they provide you with like a crazy network, and they'll help you with money and shit, right? Distributing, but like
They could kind of save you on the whole rubbing of the elbows.
Yeah,
that may have to come on
so
the
you don't,
independent
so
shit.
you don't have to rub the elbows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like-
in the short run, the label is very beneficial. But
Right,
in the
but-
long run,
In
that's
the-
when
in
it could
any,
be.
in any sort of financial.
Especially when you start getting to a really big spot, that's when it could be like,
They're taking a big
Yeah,
piece
that's
Yo,
of
when
the
it
pie.
starts.
what was the percentage? I think it was in 2016. Artists received
Oh, it was
something like
low.
16%
yeah, I was
of
gonna say
all
17.
16% of all the money that the record industry made. What's the record industry producing? Music. Who is making the music? The musicians or the
Yeah.
artists. Shouldn't the people making the thing that's making the money get the most money
Yeah,
out of
that's
the
a-
fucking thing?
That's what I'm saying. Like the 16 is mad low. I mean, you would think 50-50 would make more sense.
You know what I
at
mean?
least.
Like, come on, like
And
so.
even some of these labels,
a
they
manager
own,
a manager takes 10%. Why is a record label 50? If that's the hypothetical we're talking about. A record label does not do 50% of my song. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a weird ass like thing where, you know, how do you put a value on the thing that the artist makes? How do you value art, right? How do you value the time that we take to make the art and shit? But the person who doesn't make it will never understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't sit there and tell me that I only deserve 16% of whatever if you didn't make anything.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know how much I fucking deserve, because in my eyes, I deserve all of it. I fucking made it. You know what I mean? Like, I get Kanye to some degree. It's like, how you gonna take my money? How you gonna take, this is my money. I made it. You did nothing. You showed it to some people. Okay, word. I'll give you a slice. Thank you. But I made it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, and I think that's what Cam was pointing out with the short term concept,
Yeah.
where like
Over time, you
it
get
puts
that
you in
anger,
that
right?
room.
Yeah.
Also,
Where
the
it's
streaming
like, you know
services
what?
have fucked that up even more.
Oh, the streaming
Oh,
service
yeah.
game is awful.
And
bro.
even like the labels, like they're not just music labels anymore. Like these labels are in bed with the movie companies, and then when it comes to when they're owning your publishing on top of that,
Right.
it's like, you know what, they're pimping you out to freaking EA Sports to put you in their damn games. They're saying they're
Good fucking point.
Yo, it's
No
crazy.
shots
It's crazy
to
what the
EA
Madden
Sports.
formula is now. They it's
Or-
great.
or
It's great
2K,
too.
whatever.
But they like, I'm sure all the sports games are doing this now. But they literally hit up artists to make sports songs. Yeah, so like the song's only for the game, and like you just have so many like regular artists that you just hear on the radio, but they have a song that has a bunch of football bars in it, and it's pretty great.
Pass me the football in the end zone.
I feel like Lamar Jackson and the ball.
Straight up, like all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Funny as fuck.
And I'm gonna take a knee like I'm coming Nick.
Well, yeah, they blurred out Kaepernick at first, and then Big
Oh
Sean
yeah,
got
and
mad.
what's his overall?
I'd say it's pretty good actually for a free agent quarterback. It's
I'm
the highest
sure
one.
it's gonna be good as fuck.
It's like 80 something, so that's not bad for the new
So
ratings.
you literally ignore him in a game for
Oh yeah,
years.
for years, and you blurred him out last year, which was fucked up. You blurred
Oh
his
yeah,
name
they
out
blurred
of
him in a song.
Yeah,
right?
they had to update it and like have the blur like taken out and stuff, so you heard
That's
it again.
crazy.
It was so messed up. Like I think it was Big Sean's statement was really good. He's like, you blurring Colin Kaepernick's name like he was a curse. He is not a curse. He is a good person. So,
He's a good person.
Yeah.
Good man.
Oh my god, good
like
fucking
you,
point,
you
bro.
blurred his name like it was a curse. Like it was a that's so messed
Yeah,
up.
word up. Like if you put in like say you make a chart of all the words that you like have blanked out on all the songs on that shit, and there's like fuck, shit, nigga, damn, Colin Kaepernick. You're like,
Cocaine.
what the fuck, bro? You're like, I don't know if all
You don't
these
have to
are
worry
on the
about
same
that because people are
page.
literally writing songs now for the game, so it's kind of interesting. I mean, it works,
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
they. I hope they.
That's how they
like,
police it.
I hope they use Colin Kaepernick's name more.
It also
than
sucks
ever.
because now you're only getting like I remember back in the old sports games and like you would have like 50, 60 playlists like for the games, and now it's like literally like 12 songs.
12
it sounds
songs
like.
on fucking repeat.
And they're all about basketball is my
Remember
favorite
that shit?
sport.
Remember that last WWE game we bought? There was like
Yo,
7 songs on
You
that
guys
shit,
literally
bro.
started making the entrance music started playing during like,
Yeah,
the main
we had to
menu.
make the entrance music on the playlist because I was like, yo, there's like 8 songs. How did you guys? Is my game broken? I was like, where the fuck is the soundtrack to this shit, dude?
Then the Rock executive produced that.
Yeah, I think that was the year.
soundtrack. I was
No,
like,
I hate when games do that shit. Be like, hey, yo, Eminem did the 2K25 soundtrack.
People
so
hate it
you
when
know-
Spike Lee
so
got involved with 2K.
You know these motherfucking tracks gonna be hot, and then it's like the same shit that was on the motherfucking game last year, bro. I'm like, wow, you got similar taste to 2K24, dog.
Shout out to Just Blaze with that soundtrack for NBA Street Volume 2.
Oh yeah, those games had great soundtracks. I
Any
mean, the
skate
games back
game.
in the day had way better
Oh
soundtracks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That all the sports games back in the day had really big ones, and they're
Hell
great.
yeah,
Skate
absolutely.
games, no matter what, will
Oh,
always have like the
fantastic.
best.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, we really got to pick up that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yes.
That new shit. I heard it's so fucking good. Yeah, we gotta get that shit.
And GTA always. Wins.
Yeah.
And Crazy Taxi.
You like? Are you talking about we should get Crazy Taxi?
Nah,
or you
I like the soundtrack.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're
I think we could get it in the store.
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, it might be available.
Yeah, San Andreas
Online.
did have pretty legendary soundtrack.
San Andreas. Oh, dude, the GTA games are like.
Does that have Radio Gaga? Or is that Grand Theft Auto 4?
I don't remember. Grand Theft Auto 4 had a pretty like subdued,
It
like
did.
soundtrack.
It had the fucking Stooges.
GTA 5 has a very,
literally
very
radio.
good- yeah,
It's
GTA
literally
5
radio.
is like listening to like a good Spotify playlist on any
Yeah.
fucking channel, literally.
Frank Ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blonded.
Yeah,
It's like
I like that one.
it's pretty much.
Philo has a.
It's one of the most
Nice.
candid versions of Frank Ocean that exists anywhere too. Is Frank Ocean like talking shit and making jokes and stuff? And I'm like, huh. It's funny to hear you here because I don't really hear you anywhere or see you anywhere anymore. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But you're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here while I'm out committing crimes. doing
You guys,
missions.
you like the one for Need for Speed Underground 2? Start of the game. It's what is it? It's like a Doors and Snoop Dogg remix.
Oh
of Riders on
yeah,
the
the
Storm.
Riders on the Storm Snoop. Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro, that was
sounds pretty dope. I
fucking
never heard that.
That's a
epic.
good
It's
one.
so bad. I remember I was hanging out with somebody back in high school. We were like making beats, and he was like, "Yo, I know the perfect song to sample." And then he loads up that song on YouTube, and I'm like, "You loaded up Snoop Dogg X The Doors Ride It on the Storm remix as a sample?" I'm like, "I'm going home." I'm like, "This is fucking stupid."
I feel like it's not going to sound nearly as good when you're just playing it on your own accord as opposed to like the title menu of that game.
Does anyone have a good Snoop Dogg accent? Is it literally just Snoop Dogg
Not
singing
me.
like
Snoop.
Riders on the
Oh,
Storm?
now big Snoop Dogg.
Oh, that was pretty,
That was pretty good.
dude. That was pretty
But is
good.
it literally Snoop just doing Riders on the Storm or like?
Nah, he's
Okay.
doing big Snoop raps. It's big Snoop Dogg, baby. No, wait, hold on.
Big Snoop Dogg
give me
baby.
give me a Snoop Dogg line to say. That's what we were talking about when we were doing the accents. Like it's way easier to do an accent when you have a sentence in your head to say, because then you can prepare for the accent. Say, "It's big Snoop Dogg, baby."
It's Snoop Dogg. Gail King, we kill Bitch, we coming for you.
Yo, Snoop Dogg
It's
has
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg has said some
For
pretty
real.
insane shit when he's mad. Snoop Dogg would get on Instagram. He'd be like, and fuck the Miami Heat, nigga. Fuck the Miami motherfucking Heat, nigga. We don't do that shit over here, nigga. LA Lakers shit, nigga. I'm like, yo, Snoop Dogg, it's a regular season game. I'm like, it's okay. Like, just take it easy. The stakes are low. You're gonna play him 4 more times this season. Just chill.
I love how he does the Instagram live videos all the time.
Hell yeah,
He's
dude.
young all the time. He's like, yo, this person's a bitch.
Yeah, bro. I feel like there's something crazy about the fact that there used to be a certain like mystique or mystery to like this whole celebrity thing, and like celebrities would play into it. They would purposely not let you into their lives and shit.
Yeah.
And now they just be bored at home and like
They like being
I'll
accessible.
take some of that attention that I can so purposely get at any time. Like I'll take some of that. So they go on live and then they start doing dumb shit. Like it happens often. I don't follow that many celebrities on live, but or on Instagram. But like I'll be on Twitter and I'll be like, so and so did this on their Instagram live this morning, and I'm like, they be on Instagram live just talking shit. Aren't you like a multi-millionaire? I guess you'd be bored too.
Like, I want to address the people. Like somebody on Twitter with 100 followers popping shit about me, so I gotta address it. Like,
Yo,
you
word
don't.
up.
You really don't.
Remember when Vanessa Hudgens at the beginning of the coronavirus shit was just like, I just feel like it's not even.
Oh my God,
It's
that's
not even
right.
that state. I was just like,
Like, a
Vanessa.
few people are gonna die.
She's like, a few people are gonna die, but like, we're all gonna die. A part of me
and
was
I wanna
like,
go to Coachella.
a part of me was like, Vanessa Hudgens, you are a fucking idiot. And then another part of me was like, yeah, true. But nah, bro, she's a fucking idiot. Don't go fucking Instagram. Why would I say that shit? Like,
and don't
come
go
on,
to
man.
Coachella.
Yeah, she was. Oh, that's right. She was upset. She was upset because Coachella was done. Sorry, I just
Bro,
randomly
you'll never go
grabbed
to
this.
Coachella now.
If I could have one last word, it's please, Dogfish Head. Understand, we're here for you.
Dogfish Head better fucking sponsor us, dude.
Please.
They better. Yo, they're canceling fucking TikTok again, like for real this time.
Oh yeah, then no one will have anything to do during quarantine.
Wait,
That's
hold on.
another
Let
big
me go
quarantine
see
thing.
if I could go.
Oh yeah, can you like? What happens? Do you have TikTok downloaded?
I have it downloaded. I think if you still have it downloaded, it's like having like PT back in the day on PS4.
God,
It's
yeah.
like you still have it.
They even did that with Angry Birds.
Yeah, people will make. Oh, Angry Birds doesn't exist anymore.
I don't. It didn't for a while, and it still might not.
Yo.
But Fortnite doesn't exist on Apple anymore.
Yeah,
Really?
that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that was like
It's
a whole
'cause
big
Apple-
deal. They took the Blizzard.
It's
and
because
they were-
Apple was trying to take
Oh.
a cut of all the microtransactions that was happening on the Epic Games shit or whatever, and Fortnite was like, nah, that's our stuff. You can't even touch that at all. Like it doesn't matter that you're using it. And then Apple was like, okay, so you're offered our shit. And then Google was like, yeah, good point actually. We want some of that money too. And then Fortnite was like, or Epic Games was like, nah, not you motherfuckers either. So they took that shit off. I think they're off both of them. Let me see. Can I get TikTok?
Can I get TikTok?
Okay, yeah, I
TikTok.
can still download TikTok.
Yay.
So TikTok hasn't been gone yet. I think Microsoft's not buying it anymore, but I think they keep trying to like fuck other people keep
I
trying
heard
to buy
Walmart might be trying to buy it now.
it. Walmart?
Yeah,
What?
I saw one article like
Dude.
that.
Maybe my Sam's Club membership can help me keep my fucking TikTok shit, dude. Damn, bro. That's crazy.
You need a Walmart like membership,
TikTok is funny. I hope it doesn't go anywhere.
just like Walmart.
I think that shit funny. You know, I've been thinking about that whole like why people don't like TikTok thing, or why it's like so controversially legal shit. Why Trump doesn't like it. It's just like, you know, they're taking your data and they're selling it to the Chinese government and shit. And I'm like, well, you guys are taking my data too. So is it better just
Oh,
because
yeah.
American, because you guys got it,
They're
rather
taking
than
and
China?
giving it to our government.
Yeah, they're just like, the Communist Party of China has your data though. Isn't that scary? I'm like, you guys got my data too. And that's pretty scary too, because y'all pretty scary too. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I mean, if at the payment of the Chinese government knowing like what kind of memes I like, I think I'm gonna keep TikTok.
That's cool.
You know?
Yeah, what? I mean, fuck it.
Like I pull up in China, they're like, "Yo, we've been expecting you." Like I'm sure you have been.
And
it's
they
like,
have,
"Yo, we
like,
got all your favorite things."
Your favorite memes and shit.
Just make
bro.
sure you don't talk how audacious Chinese women can get, because you
Oh
kick out.
yeah, my man's.
What happened?
I think it was Ty Lawson. He got kicked out of the CBA, the Chinese Basketball Association, because he ended up
What?
making a post on Instagram of him at, I guess it was some type of strip club of sorts. and he's like, "Yo, Chinese women, they got the cakes low key," and then he's been kicked out of the Chinese Basketball Association. Like he's banned for life.
What, dude? For saying that they got the cakers?
Yeah.
Yo, that's fucking mean, dude.
Cakers.
Yo, like, and it's like,
Nah, 'cause
bro,
it's
like
the
he's
milkers on top and the cakers down bottom.
like he's out there just trying to do his job, and he's like, "Oh wow, culture shock, but in a positive way."
Yo, if I
Like
listen,
I had no idea.
listen, I'm an extremely respectful man. Okay, I would never like talk to a woman outside of her name, or I'm not, I come with respect. I was raised by women and shit, you know what I'm saying? But if I go to a new land, right, and on my Twitter, I'd be like, wow, the women here sure are fucking fine. They sure are bad. Damn, they thick out here. I'm in New Zealand. The women are thicker in New Zealand than I ever imagined. This was crazy out here, and I got in trouble for it. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed
Especially if you
I'm
get banned
I'm
from
out here
your
celebrating
job,
y'all.
technically.
off. Bro, I'm out there for whatever reason, for whatever job, and then I speak my piece, and then my job's like, hey, we saw what you said about women here.
The booties.
And as although we agree, they have the cakers out here. We're gonna have to ask you to leave. We're gonna have to ask you to send home. Actually, going back to America.
We packed your bags for you.
I'm like, yo, there's women
He's
that
like,
like
yo,
this.
like I didn't even know y'all had Instagram out here. I thought y'all banned the internet like that. I didn't even know.
I'd be like, damn, yo, it's like this in China, bro. I mean, you should have known. You
Really?
can't really say anything in China. They
Oh,
don't have
even
Google.
that?
They
Yeah.
don't got nothing out there.
Do they have TikTok?
That's why he thought he'd get away with it. We got
They
TikTok.
have TikTok, Reed.
Sweet.
That's our only option.
Actually, it's not even TikTok. It's like their own. TikTok is the second version. TikTok. Well, TikTok used to be Musical.ly, but there's the Chinese version is named differently, and it has like straight Chinese content on it. And I don't think I've downloaded it ever on my phone, but I've seen like. You guys remember when TikTok was first blowing up, and like you see some of the TikTok videos, but it have maybe like Korean or Chinese characters on the bottom right or the bottom top instead of it being English. That was Chinese TikTok. So
Oh, shit.
Yep. So you've seen it. You've seen the Chinese TikTok.
How long can a TikTok be? What's the limit? Do you know?
1 minute. I'm
1
pretty
minute
sure.
exactly?
Yeah, 1 minute. You can do a lot of crazy stuff. There was this wild video I saw on Twitter today where it was like some girl doing doing a screen recording of how she makes all her transitions, and then doing a voiceover of like how to talk of like how she was doing her transitions.
That's
and shit.
that's the type of TikTok. It's tutorial TikTok.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of those.
Good fucking point.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow, that's a lot of work.
Mhm.
I was like, shout out to the youth. I was like, y'all are pretty much editing.
Oh
Like,
no,
you
yeah,
guys
straight
are
up.
definitely video editing on your phone. You know what I mean? And I hate how tedious video editing is on a very fast computer. I can only imagine using my finger to scrub around and doing transitions and shit. Like, shout out to them, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
You guess.
If they
I
have
don't want to give them too much credit.
It's still a TikTok.
They're
so.
Zoomers.
Zoomers, what a time.
I feel like I've been watching how high Reed is all night.
It's not even the high. If it was high, it'd be a little bit more. It's definitely my personal little sip of Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA. Give me another.
No.
He already has that.
Oh my
though.
God, shit. Jesus Christ. He's got
I was
another one
talking to
suddenly.
me. I was talking to me.
I was talking to myself, man.
Yeah, shit. Fucking I have nothing.
Yeah, I was
wish
like,
did.
what is Reed gonna say, bro? I'm like, I'm excited for Reed's thing.
You know, it's kind of
Where
works
we at,
out.
Reed?
It says off-centered ales for off-centered people, and I guess lo and behold, we are at 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah, an hour and 18 minutes.
Marvelous.
All right, well, cool.
Should we do a thumbnail?
Yeah, I want to say shout out to Dogfish.
Who is this for?
What else?
I want to also say shout out to the Yankees.
Thank you. They deserve it.
Yankees.
They got blown out today, but it's alright. It's only one game, and they already clinched playoffs.
Cool.
Katie?
Any more shout outs to you guys?
I also want to say shout out LeBron James, Zendaya, Also want to shout out.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
I want to shout out black people as a whole.
Okay.
Keep striving for greatness.
Uh-huh.
Also, shout out to Caruso on the Lakers. He's a real ally.
Yo, this is the
I
crew
fuck
show.
with him. He was turning up.
What else?
Also, shout out to Anthony Davis.
Word.
Also, want to say shout out to my motherfucking mother.
What about your dad?
What up, Dad?
I feel like with 89, if you had the mask up, you could just be on a Segway driving up to people like with the gun, like Dogfish Head. Fuck it. Dogfish Head says hi. He just shoots him with the shotgun.
Reed, you fucking ruined our sponsorship deal, dude. Everything was going
Christ.
great up until then.
Dude.
You mispronounced the name of the beer, Reed.
He had the pen. He was right as time. He's like, what?
You were trying to go above the Call of Duty, and you fumbled the bag.
No way, man.
Oh, fuck, dude. All right, well, what should we do this week for our thumbnail, boys? Should we wave to the people?
I feel like we should try to gear up as much Dogfish Head as possible. Can we put on the masks, all of us?
Alright.
I have this one.
I have a mask over here. Hold on. Dogfish head. 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 Dogfish head.
hole? Is there a face hole?
I'm just gonna do this the wrong way just cause fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just cause fuck it. Oh yeah, nice.
It's my neck now.
All right, and here is the thumbnail. All right, great. That was a good one, boys. See you guys next week. Yo, tell them to subscribe.
You
Hey.
guys.
If you want to get a free cup, little Dixie cup glass of Dogfish Head IPA, you subscribe right now.
Yeah, tell them to like the video. Tell them to like it now.
Tell them like it.
Comment, subscribe. It's the PostPartyCyph. What can you ask more for?
Comment your favorite Dogfish Head beer.
Yeah, 60, 90, or 120.
If you watch this far, comment clearly in the chat.
Chat the comments. Yo, read just.
This isn't fucking Twitch. We're trying to get YouTube now, bro. We just lost that one.
All
We're
right,
never gonna
well,
give views, you know.
Hey guys, let's cheers these 60-minute IPA Dogfish Head beers one more time, huh?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Go on, boys. Go on, boys.
I'll get you guys next time.
Dogfish Head.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what's up, Mr. PostPartyCyph boys?
How's it going?
We want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, and it will make us happy. Why don't you want us to be happy? Please make us happy.
Please.
No, seriously. Like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Use your hands for once.